Okay, y'all, I'm driving, so it's gonna be, y'all looking at this now. I'm just gonna put this little disclaimer out here. First of all, make sure that you like and subscribe. But before I get started, I just want to say that this may be triggering for a lot of people. Okay, this may be offensive to some people. Okay, especially women, because they take this so seriously when it's really not. I just want to make sure I put that out there before people get to, oh, she talking for no. All right. But it needs to be said. It really does. Okay. So I'm gonna say it. I don't have any interest in being somebody's girlfriend. Wife sound better. Wife is better. Wife makes more sense. It just does. People will girlfriend, boyfriend a person for years. Don't have no intention on being with them for the long haul. Don't have no intention on making a real commitment to them. Make kids with them, baby. Put lease, house, different stuff in their name, and they still is not looking for no lifelong commitment with this person. It's all temporary to them. Okay? It's a plaything. They're not serious. They're not serious about you. And sometimes if they is serious about you, they doing the girlfriend boyfriend thing to vet you, to see what you gonna do before they make they big announcement or whatever it is. But again, still they have not made no real commitment yet. It ain't real. It's a mirage. You think it's water up ahead and it's dry. It ain't real. Okay, it's cubic zirconia. If I could compare being a girlfriend or being a boyfriend, it's like having a Cuban link chain. The chain might, be plated, or it's got cubic zirconia in it. But a wife, that's you got 50 cent jewelry on, okay? You got who else famous? Okay, you're wearing diamonds. It's gold, real gold. Okay, 10 karat, 24 karat, whatever it is, that's what you're wearing. That's the difference. Right? That boyfriend, girlfriend shit is for play. Kids say that. Teenagers say that. People is under 21, under 25 say that. You 26, 27, 30, 35, 40, 50. Talking about somebody, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, you need your ass whooped. That's just me. That's how I look at it. Because that's childish. No. Just hell no. It's going to be a no for me. Because it's childish. What is to the position? This becoming somebody's girlfriend, boyfriend, is kind of like say you work somewhere and they give you an interim position. You're the interim. I work in education, so being an interim principal. that mean the job really ain't yours. Okay? That mean this job is yours until we find who we want permanently. You an interim. You a temp. You a fucking temp. Most of the time. Now, it's the people that, well, I was, such and such girlfriend, and we was dating, we was together for, a year, 2 years, and then we did get married. We had a baby or whatever, but we got married. Baby, good for you. Sir, good for you. But you're the exception, not the rule. Most of the time, what happens in girlfriend-boyfriend relationships? You look up a year later, 6 months later, 2 years later, they done moved on. They not even, it might be 4 and 5 years later, they done moved on. They not with that person. And what's really crazy is sometimes, and this happens quite often as well, sometimes the man be with a person for some years. Might even be 10 years. You never know. Long time. Might have children with the woman, everything as a girlfriend. Break up with that person, leave their relationship, whatever happens to where they're no longer together. Okay? And in 6 months, he done found his wife. Less than a year, he done found his wife. He been dating, courting a woman that he likes, that he really enjoyed or whatever, and he said, you know what, this gonna be the head principal, this gonna be the one I'm hiring permanently for this position, because it don't take a long time to recognize sunshine. You sure don't. He gonna say, oh, okay, this is it. And it could be a woman, he might not have ever got the coochie, or maybe he got a few and far in between. She got boundaries. He ain't living with her. She ain't living with him. Okay? They don't get to mixing and intermingling that stuff till the nuptials is happening. Maybe he done been to her house. Maybe he done been, she done been in his house, so they can kind of see how the other person live. Maybe they get to a certain point in their courting where, he able to pop up, and she there, and vice versa. Maybe so. So you can really see how this is. So this person ain't so prepared for you, and then, you pop up and they got some different shit going on, and you like, what the fuck happened? Maybe. But a lot of times, that's how it go. That other shit, that is the exception. That is not the rule. And we know this. Women, we know this, but we get sucked in over and over again. I see all the time. I done did it. We get sucked into girlfriend and baby mama. Child, please. Please. It's called courting. Look it up. Dating, getting to know, spending time with, enjoying time with, getting to know their family. You shouldn't wait until you married a motherfucker to meet their family. Nah. And they don't have to necessarily have no title to meet your family. What happened to, this is my friend, this is my date, or hell, they name. Hey y'all, this is Mike. Everybody meet Mike. Y'all want a motherfucking title so bad, baby. And the title don't mean shit. You're an interim. You are not permanent for the position. Right? You ain't permanent. You a sub. I used to get so offended when I was sub teaching. For years I sub taught because I was doing hair, had my business, whatever. That's neither here nor there. But anyway, I used to sub teach. And sometime when I subbed, I was doing all the things. I'm taking roll, the attendance, and making sure that they get the attendance, in a timely fashion. I'm making sure that the students is on point. You know, classroom management, like making sure that they stand, they see that they sitting down when the bell ring. Because sometimes I had long-term assignments and I got a chance to kind of know the students and stuff like that, and be there several days, so they'll get used to me coming, whatever, and sometimes I will be thrown into a position, especially if a long-term one, where there was no lesson plan. Maybe I got thrown into something and there was a vacancy. They hadn't hired nobody permanently, and I was a sub. And I'm doing all of the things. Everything, dotting every I, crossing every T, baby. Assigning homework, creating lesson plans, like everything. Doing all the things. And you know what happened when they hired somebody? I had to go. One time they hired somebody, and it was for English as a second language, or ESL class that I was teaching or sub-teaching. And I was there for almost a month, like three weeks. And I ended up being there a full month, because that last week they hired somebody, but he didn't know the kids. He wasn't familiar with everything in the class, and how they learn, and they, whoever that they was and stuff like that. And he was like, give me a chance to get acclimated. You seem like you was doing a good job with this, blah blah blah. I asked him, can you stay? And the school agreed to continue to pay me and him, okay, while he was on his way out. But again, after that time, I had to get up out of there, because I was a sub. I was an interim. Okay? Don't do all the things, dotting all the I's, crossing all the T's, making all the moves. You doing all of this stuff. You cooking all the meals. You washing his clothes. You folding them right. You pressing and starching. Baby, you done learn how to make this, make that. I know his favorite thing, and all of this kind of stuff. And a person that come in and don't know none of what you know, probably can't even do what you do, might not even be willing to do what you do, end up having the position that you thought you were going to be able to ascend to after you done did all this work. Because you was an interim, you was a sub. I used to get so offended, and kids be like, oh, this is just a sub. That ain't the real teacher. You're not a real teacher. You're a sub. Man, think about that shit. Girlfriend, you're not a real wife. You a sub. You're not his real woman. You a sub. Till he make a real commitment to you, till y'all make a real commitment to each other and take vows that this is what it's going to be. Now, granted, again, another thing that is the exception, not the rule, okay, is if both of you believe that the institution of marriage is just that, just an institution. It's just some legal stuff. It's just a piece of paper, like some people believe, and they're not looking at it as the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual bonding of two people and making them one. If y'all don't believe in that, okay, y'all don't have that belief system collectively together, and y'all say, I want you to be my so-and-so, I want you to be my woman, you want them to be your man, and that's how y'all rocking, that's how y'all rolling, and y'all want to have a commitment. They have commitment ceremonies too, and you're committed to this person. Cool, more power to you. But again, that's the exception. That's not the fucking rule. Most people men included, don't believe the hype, men included want to be married. There are studies that show that people that are married have better sex, better sleep, better finances, better all kind of things. If we want to go biblical, the Bible says that he who find a wife find a good thing and find favor with the Lord. That's what it say. I'm sure that the Quran and some other publications, different stuff, probably say something similar or around the same, because it's true. It's an addition. It should be an addition to your life. But again, if y'all is people that y'all believe in that, cool, okay, this don't apply to y'all. That's the exception, though, not the rule. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here to give a word. That's it. That's all. Okay? You want to be a temp? You want to be an interim? Go on to be somebody's girlfriend. Go on to be somebody's boyfriend. Because while you forsaking all others, and a lot of times it be the women that do this. Sometimes it be men too. But again, a lot of times it be women. They forsake all others. They deleting people, deleting, whoever that they was just dating or talking to, deleting that old friend, telling other people, fuck off, don't talk to me, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Cutting the man off at the knees. They could meet the richest man in the world tomorrow, and they be, I can't talk to you, I got a boyfriend. And that man, especially if he of any type of age, gonna look at them and be like, okay. Might even laugh and walk the fuck off because your ass is crazy. But that's what we do. As women, we will forsake all others. But a lot of times while we doing that, he's still courting. He's still dating. He's still talking to other people. He might tell you that he really like you. Might even say he love you. Might tell you you're beautiful. Tell you that you're enough. All of them type of things, baby. But he ain't finished the sentence. You enough for you. You enough for somebody else. You enough for right now. Finish that sentence. Enough for what? And see what they say. If you want to challenge it. Unless both of y'all already have said, hey, I'm not with that marriage shit. Is you with it? No, I ain't with it. Okay, cool. Now, that's different. But again, that's the exception. That's not the rule. If you as a woman say, I want to be married, or you as a man say, I want to be married, and you talking to this motherfucker and they tell you, I don't know about getting married, but stop talking to them. You're not going to change their mind. You becoming their interim, their temp, their girlfriend, their boyfriend is not going to make them, oh, you know what? About that marriage shit, I want to do it now. That's not usually how it goes. Again, if they do, again, that is the exception. That is not the motherfucking rule. And you're going to get your feelings hurt. If both of y'all have marriage in mind, if both of y'all have future things in mind, you should be dating and courting with that in mind and keeping your options open. That's you single till you married. You damn right. Your soul is, and so are they. And so are they. If you feel so inclined as far as like, well, I don't feel safe sexually. Well, until he your husband, make him wear a condom. Raw is not law. Y'all just think it is. No. When y'all cross that threshold of from the person I'm courting, the person I'm dating, to this is my spouse, now y'all can have that mind-blowing experience of what is raw sex. Great. But other than that, like, what the fuck? This is why we have so many children out of wedlock. This is why we have so many broken families. This is why there is so much crime, suicide, poverty, all kind of shit. Because people get in these relationships where they're interim, and sometimes they don't even be an interim, baby. The person ain't even gay, you know, and you fucking them raw. You doing whatever with them, you know what I'm saying? You doing all the things. They coming over, you cooking, you all of this goofy shit. Then you get pregnant. I don't know how many times, man, I've heard men say, oh, you know, we ain't even had a relationship, but they got a baby with the person. What the fuck? What the hell? And don't sit up there, oh, the condom broke. Shut up. Yeah, just stop. A man know. And so did that woman when that condom come off. Cut it out. Anyway, I digress. But there's so much of that. And then this child grow up without the father, or without the father consistently being there, especially if, you know, if they conducted their life like this with her, they can conduct their life with other women like that too as well. And now they got a baby over here, baby over here, baby over there, baby over there, baby there, baby there, baby there. You get a baby, you get a baby, you get a... What the fuck? And even if he make his rounds and go to each person's house every single day, which is humanly impossible depending on how many children he got to do that, and what that family schedule is or whatever, come on. And that child, even if another man come in and marry the mama or whatever, that child is missing their own father, the biological father, and that causes things. And look it up, read about it, about the detriment of how single parent homes can be, you know, to kids and stuff like that. But I could go deeper, but I ain't. I'm just leaving it at, why be a girlfriend or boyfriend when you could be a spouse? Why be a girlfriend or boyfriend when you could just date, court the person, get to know them naturally, organically, without having to put an interim title on it that makes people think or feel that they're more important than they are? Is crazy. I think a lot of men do this with women, and you know, there's not a whole lot of the grade school, will you be my girlfriend, will you be my boyfriend? It's more so they kept coming over, you kept dealing with them, next thing you know, you was cooking their meals, then you let the kids come over, they seen your kids, y'all hung out, y'all did this, y'all went these type of places, oh god, then we got social media, y'all took a couple pictures together on social media. Now that's your man, that's your boyfriend. He might not even expressly said that, okay? There's no contract for anything to be expressly anything, because there's no marriage, okay? But a man will let a woman believe that there's exclusivity and something special about her being his quote-unquote girlfriend. And a woman, you know, that is not, that's unscrupulous, could let a guy believe that, oh yeah, he believe he my boyfriend. So that way, it's a selfishness thing. I want this person to myself. I don't want anyone else to have access to them. I want to only, this is my toy. I'm the only one get to play with this toy. Because that's what they're doing. They're playing with you. For real. I only want to be the only one to play with this toy. I don't want nobody else playing with my toy. It's mine. And it's supposed to be there when I get back. That's why 1 minute a person be your boyfriend, y'all break up, y'all stop talking, and then here they come a month later, a few weeks later, after they done did whatever the fuck that they wanted to do or whatever, and here they come or whatever, and expecting that you supposed to be there when they got back, and now they looking at you crazy because you dating or courting somebody else, or you know, it's months later, maybe you engaged to somebody else, and they like, because you was supposed to be their toy that was there for them to access, was there for them to play with. And that's it. Don't let nobody play with you. What the fuck? Don't let nobody motherfucking play with you. Girlfriend, boyfriend is no. I want y'all to leave girlfriend, boyfriend in 2023. Yeah, as you go into 2024, know that, you know what, I'm better than being somebody's boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm better than that. If marriage is your goal and what you really want, don't sell yourself short. Don't allow anybody to call you they temp anything. Nah, we dating. We courting. We seeing where this go. We're going to go on X amount of dates. We're going to go on 8, 9, 10, 12 dates. You know, when I get ready to, you know, think about taking it to another level, then I want to meet your parents. I want to meet your sister, your brother, your friends, different stuff, so I can kind of see how you is. Or maybe do that shit early on. Date 2, 3, 4, I don't care. But date, court, get to know. Them interim titles don't mean what you think they mean. Those are shackles to keep you bound to them and only them, and exclusive to them, because you are their toy that they exclusively want to play with, because they're selfish. They only want to play with, they only want you to be playing with them. They only want to have access. They only want you to have access to them, while they go have access to whoever else they want to have access to. Okay? And women do this shit too. But again, as I said in the beginning, I'm mostly talking to the women, because we the ones most of the time that this type of shit happens with. Most of the time. All right? I really hope that this helps somebody get some perspective and understand where they at, where they truly stand, and understanding whether or not you the exception or the rule. It's very important. Because if you're in a relationship right now that you've been in for some years, and you expecting for it to go from here to, oh, we getting married now, blah, 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 baby, if it ain't nothing on your finger, and when he put it on your finger, he didn't have no dates, he didn't have no plan, y'all wasn't immediately starting to make no plan on when it was going to happen, baby, because people give people rings too to string them along and have them as an interim. And then next thing you know, they, oh, I don't know. Nah. We're not doing that. We got to grow the fuck up. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed evening. This has been Free Game. Toodles.